Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 guys. Good evening, all of you out there. My name is Topsy Gift, and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. So, who is joining us, guys? Who is joining us? So, hop in, hop in, hop in. Let's talk about a very delighted topic today, a very interesting topic today. So, guys, I'm waiting for you. Come on, hop in, hop in, hop in, and let's discuss. Let's rub minds. Let's share hearts. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Ooh, hello, Adalo. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Come on, guys. As you come in, please share the video and invite your friends. My name is Topsy Gift, and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. Okay, let me put on my spec. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Hello, Mr. Richard. God bless you. Thank you for joining. So share the video, share the video and invite your friends. My name is Topsy Gift and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. Good evening, Sylvester. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please share the video and invite your friends. Nice spec. Ada Love is saying thank you. At least somebody's buying my design. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, share the video and invite your friends. Share. Come on, guys, share the video. My name is Topsy Gift and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. So as you come in, tell me where you're watching from. Yesterday we had a wonderful time. Hello, Pastor Irene. Thank you for joining. God bless you, ma. Good to have you on the platform again. So share, guys. How have your day been? How are your kids? And how's the family, how's job and all that, how's work and all that. So share, guys. Share. Hello, Peter. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please share the video and invite your friends. Today is gonna be super awesome. Today is gonna be wonderful. Today is going to be great. I believe God. Hello, Pastor Irene is saying hello, beauty. Thank you so much, ma. I'm so excited. Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much. So share the video. Share, guys. Hello, I'm seeing somebody's name called God Anthony. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello. Hello, Mr. Ifeanyi. Thank you for joining. Hello, Ezekiel. Thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Emmanuel. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. Today, we're going to be talking about another beautiful topic. Yesterday, some of you missed, some of you that I'm seeing here now. I don't think I saw some of you here yesterday. We talked about, a beautiful topic titled, why do you think that the woman who was caught in adultery, that Jesus told her to go and sin no more? Why was that statement made? Why would Jesus tell her to go and sin no more when Jesus knew that she was still mortal? He knew that she was still going to fall into sin. She was still going to fault the law, that the leaders of the Pharisees came using to accuse her and want to condemn her. Jesus knew that she was still going to fault the law, and Jesus told her to go and sin no more. So that was what we talked about yesterday. This was just a recap of what we did yesterday, but today we're talking about parents and children and how to build history makers, how to raise generations of soldiers, of armies, of great technology impactors out there. So why I think parents must play a great role in making sure that their children become successful. Why I think why I think it's necessary. Hello, Ma Ida and Wafo, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Sir Nwoka, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello. Please, as you come in, just share the video and invite your friends. I trust God that today will be another great day. Today is going to be another beautiful day today. And today is going to be impacting. Somebody is going to learn to be a super father, a super parent, a super mother, to raise a generation of children that will make great impact in our nation today. To raise a generation of history makers, to raise a generations of world changers. So that is what we are talking about today. So just share the video and invite your friends. My name is Topsy Gift once again, and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. So guys, thank you for coming here on the platform. Just keep sharing the video and invite your friends rather. So is it important? Do you think it's important that we pay attention in raising our children? Do you think it's very important? Because I've seen a lot of faulty foundations and faulty homes, people where children are being raised where father and mother is too busy chasing money. Money is good to take care of the family, but eventually they lose focus, they lose impact, they lose purpose, they lose the children that God entrusted into their hands. And you know what? As you are a parent, as you are a father, one day you answer for your children. One day you will be held responsible for your children's failure or greatness. So God might, if you perhaps raise your children properly and make them history makers and world changers and soldiers out there and giant, generations, God is going to beat his chest to say, that is my son out there. So when you fail as a father, when you fail as a parent, you are going to have yourself to blame. Hello, Pastor Albert Kitcher. Thank you for coming, sir. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. I believe today we will all be grateful to God that we came. Believe me. Yaks Prava, thank you. Proszę. Dziękuję. Yaks Prava too. So, thank you so much. Please, as you come in, just help me share the video and invite your friends. I believe today we all as parents, we all as individuals, we will learn on how to be a super parent, a super fathers and mothers out there. One that can be proud to say, that is my son, that is my daughter. But it takes hard work to do. It didn't, that your daughter did not just became a genius all of a sudden. It takes a parent who pays much attention, who is a super father and a super mother, who pays attention in details, in raising children that we have super children. If some of our children, are super children just by birth or maybe by gifts, they can lose that ability. They can lose A-class ability if they are not properly, being, followed up. They can just lose focus, and instead of becoming the A-class to the children they've already become, they will start, falling from A-class children to, almost D-class, or if not even F-class. But they didn't cause it to themselves. They didn't make that happen. But some of the impact our parents made in their life made that happen. So as you come in, please help me share the video and invite a friend. Ivana, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Sir Austin. Thank you for joining. My husband is here. Clemsy Clement, thank you, sir, for joining. Hello, Ganry Peace. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, just share the video and invite your friends. I believe we all are going to learn something today. We all are going to learn something today. So I want to talk about, a very crucial and important topic today that I titled why I think that parents, must play a great role in making sure that their children become successful. You know why? One of the reasons why you should play a great role in making sure that your children become successful is because the first God, the first God that your children are seeing here on earth is you. Yeah. Okay, maybe you didn't hear that. Okay. Hello, Sir Godwin. Thank you for joining. God bless you. You know, when you came here, when you were probably a child, um, you knew nothing. You just knew that you have parents, or somebody's taking care of you. You know, you were just being catered for. Okay. Now, the people you look up to, the people who you see, the people who are around you, the people who take care of you, you see them as your either parent, your guardian, or you know, somebody who care about you. So you pay them some respect and all that. So in the mind of a child who really does not understand life, might start thinking that this person should be worshipped, this person deserve all the respect, this person deserve all the honor, this person deserve all, you know, the attention, or you know, all that it takes to be a diligent or a loyal son or daughter. So they just, you know, begin to practice this because of, you know, they see you around them and all that. Hello Maroda, thank you for joining. Hello Sir Simeon, thank you for joining. Hello Cynthia, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. Maroda is asking, please, what's the topic? The topic is why I think parents must play a great role in making sure that their children become successful. I repeat that again. I say why I think parents must play a great role in making sure that their children become successful. So I don't know if you get that. Hello Sir Fortune, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as a comment, share the video and invite your friends. And the number one reason I list here is because I think that the first God that your children are seeing is you. You know, before they will eventually grow up to understand God, to give their life to Christ, or you know, start having relationship with their heavenly Father, to start even thinking of, you know, having this self-consciousness, you know, trying to cater for them and all that. It is you who they see as their provider, as their protector, as their as their God. So every problem they had, daddy, oh mommy, it is you. So you know why? Because God has given you those children as gifts. God has entrusted those children into your hands as a gift. So God is now looking up to you to, you know, be the physical God that your children are seeing, to train them, you know, in such a way that He will be glorified, in such a way that He will be exalted, in such a way that He will take pride of your children and yourself, that my son did a great work raising generations, you know, raising these, you know, children that I entrusted into his hands. So one of the reasons why you should pay attention to your children is because your children see you as the first God. The first person they are coming to encounter on earth is you. The first encounter they had, you know, being a being who they look up to as God, that they don't even understand who God is you. So you are the first God that they are seeing. So all of their hope is on you. Everything they entrust it in your hands, because they see you as, you know, solution provider. They see you as heaven on earth. They don't see any other person who can meet up their needs, who can meet up their, you know, everything that they need to become who they are, who they will be. So everything they are seeing is in you. And that is why most times they don't hide things, they don't hide feelings from you. When they are sick, you either will know or they will tell you. When they are smiling, you know. When they are strong, you know. When they are moody, you know. They they don't hide feelings. Children don't hide their feelings. Children want to, you know, tell you what is good, is bad, is ugly. When somebody does something bad to them, they just want to tell you, because you know what? They see you as a provider, they see you as a protector, they see you as a God, they see you as everything. So all of their consciousness, all of their mind, all of their trust is in you. So if you fail as a father, if you fail as a mother, you have not just failed the child, you have also failed God. You have also failed generations that the child would have impacted. Because for every child put on this earth, there is a reason why they are all here on earth. So if you fail, wow, you have failed me, because you know what? Your children are born to be a blessing to me as well. Because if your children start making impact in technology, in education, in science, in one area or the other, I will benefit. Generations to come will benefit. So you will not just deprive that child. You have not succeeded in making that child what he or she is not made of. You have not just succeeded in making that child less productive than they are supposed to be. You have also deprived me and many more generations to come, and many more generations that are here, of the blessings of your children. Hello, my message saying hello ma. Hello Arifi, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. Hello Siri, thank you for joining. Hello Stephen, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello Sir Paul Ifeanyi, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please share the video and invite your friends. I want to talk to parents so we will know that our children are not just children. They are not just children. Sandra, somebody just asked you, hello ma, how many kids do you have? I have 5 of them. 5 of them have 2 boys and 3 girls, or 2 boys and 3 girls. So that's all. You're not just having children. Those people, those humanity you're seeing, those being with you, that gift you have, they are not just children. They are not just children you're seeing around you. Those are solution providers. Those are history makers. Those are personalities. Those are great men and great women, years to come, that you are seeing. Right now that you are seeing. Yes, you might see them as kids who look helpless, who cannot provide for their needs, who cannot cater for them. And you feel like, oh no, if I don't do anything, they will not become somebody. Whoa. God who put them here for a reason. God who put them here for a purpose. So why I think you are the God, why I think you play a great role in their success is because, number one, you are the first God that they are encountering here on earth. You are the first God that they are seeing here on earth. Hello, Ogechi Lily, thank you for coming. You are the first God that they are seeing here on earth. So you don't play around. If you want to make greater impact, children learn by sight, by what they see, by they just watch and they just learn from you. They watch and they learn from you. So if you're a parent who wastes time, your children will join you to waste time. If you're a parent who watch African Magic, Hollywood, Bollywood, you just watch Premier League, from one Premier League to another Premier League. You just go to work, come back, and you do absolutely nothing to, build yourself, to want to create, to have a product, to want to develop your mental abilities. If you don't do anything, the same thing your children watch you on daily basis do, it is what they will grow up to want to join you to do. But when your children see that you cultivate reading abilities, to making research, to trying to provide solution to one problem or the other, they will grow with such mentality, because there is no laziness in the home. Everybody is busy working. So mommy and daddy is not just out there working from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and coming back tired and going out the next morning. What they are seeing is a father who has knowledge in every sphere of life, in almost every sphere of life. Daddy has something to say. Daddy is so learned. Daddy is so learned. Daddy is so learned. Mommy is so learned. So when they see that, oh, mommy is always putting her attention, or daddy is always putting his attention, trying to fix wires together, trying to make sure everything, going on internet to research, and children always ask questions. Daddy, what are you doing? Mommy, what are you doing? And you say, oh, son, I have to make sure I do this. I want to produce a phone. That is what I'm learning. I'm reading these binary codes from morning to night every day because I want to learn how to code. I want to learn how to produce, an electronic. I want to learn how to, own a particular thing. So I want to produce a product. So your son and your daughter, they are always seeing you reading and studying and doing something for themselves. They don't see you lazy around. That is always either clubbing with his friends, and mommy is always going out and catching fun, or everybody is there running here to scatter. Daddy is looking for the latest suit. Mommy is looking for the latest gowns and latest trousers. Oh, nothing to show for. You are not making any impact in the life of your children. Nothing. They can't learn anything. Every day they see you. Mommy is watching African Magic from morning to night. Hello, my gift blessing. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Emi MX. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. Good evening, ma'am. So, what they see you do on daily basis, they will cultivate their, the same attitude in doing. If they see you watch Bollywood and Nollywood and wasting time and, spending time and doing nothing, the same thing they will do. The same thing they will do, believe me. Because children learn very fast. They learn by what they see. You don't tell a child, Junior, go and read your book while you are there watching African Magic. When you put television in Junior's room, he will lock the door and reduce the volume of the TV and watch African Magic. Then when you come to beat Junior that he did not do his home assignment, that the teacher reported that he didn't do his home assignment, you should have yourself to blame because you taught him how to watch African Magic. You taught him how to watch Bollywood. You taught him how to watch Nollywood. So you shouldn't be the first to yell at the child. You should be the first to yell at yourself. Start thinking, start asking yourself, how did Junior get to start, wasting time? Because in this home, in this house, nobody wastes time. Everybody invests their time. Everybody are time investors. Hello, Oluwafemi, Ezekiel Jegede, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. So why I think that you play a great role in their success, is because children learn by what they see. So what they watch you do on daily basis, they will cultivate the attitude of doing, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, they will do. And that is why when daddy is not around, when you have a woman who is always, sleeping around and doing other things, when daddy is not around, she keeps bringing men to the house. Do you know what will happen? Very soon, that girl, that 9-year-old girl you are seeing and you're thinking she's dumb, she doesn't know what you're doing, will soon start doing the same thing. When daddy and mom is not also around, they will do the same thing. What have you succeeded in doing? You have succeeded in destroying the life of the child. Because she doesn't even know what she's doing. She's just feeling that, oh, that is what daddy does. Oh, that is what mommy does. So, wow, that means it's right. That means it's acceptable. So, I don't think there's anything wrong or anything bad in it. So children learn by what they see, and that is why you play a great role in raising them as genius, in raising them as successful men and women, in raising them as personalities, as great men and women out there. Some people will say, how can you say, oh, that parents play a great role in the success of their children? What of the people who are poor, who do not have money to even pay school fees, to do this one, who do not have this, who do not have that? If you are complaining, go on internet and type people who have impacted their world, who had nothing to do with education. You know what I want to tell you? Number one person is the people they call the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers did not go to school. The Wright brothers, they did not go to school. They do not have certificates. But do you know what? They are history makers. They are world changers. They are personalities. They built the aeroplane that brought me to Ukraine. Oh, Jesus. They built the aeroplane that brought me to Ukraine. The Wright brothers never had rights to, education because they were so poor that they could not afford to go to school. So if you are saying, oh, I'm a poor man or I'm a poor woman and my children cannot go to school, my children cannot do this, you should look at, that is why God made people in categories, so that you don't have anywhere to hold him. You can't say, no, because I am not rich, that's why I cannot do this, or because I'm too rich, that's why I can't step low to do this. God has everything. If you say, oh, I am blind, that is why I cannot make impact, you go on internet and see blind people making history. Your mouth will be sealed. When you say, no, I can't do this because I am handicapped, you will see men who are handicapped making history. Then you'll be wondering, how did I get here? Oh my God, I shouldn't be blaming God, I should be blaming myself. Hello, my Vivian, thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Gabriel, thank you for joining. I think I saw a couple of people. Hello, Moses Bliss, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. Why I think parents play a great role in making sure that their children become successful is that children learn by what they see. If they know you as a parent that waste time, they will waste time. There is no doubt about it. They will waste time. They will waste time. They will waste time. Do you know that Oprah Winfrey is one of the greatest black women who had made history on earth? She also came from a poor home, but her grandmother was a hard worker. Her grandmother was a hard worker because she was probably doing nanny in a particular home. So the grandmother was hardworking. So she was also brought under hard work because the grandmother said she used to watch the girl, Oprah Winfrey, run healthy skater, always screaming and making noise, because she likes to talk. While the grandmother was, while every other people were not seeing her talk as something good, the grandmother was seen as something good, and the grandmother was, trying to push her to bring out the, project her voice, to teach her on how to, read something very, intellectual, something very good, so that when she opens her mouth, she speaks wisdom. So this lady was busy building her child. And the girl said when she was growing up, she had a dream of working in a radio station. She had a dream, she had a passion to just work in a radio station. But you know what? She kept pushing her dream. Do you think that there were no other people in her age who had the dream of the same thing, but they couldn't achieve it? So Oprah Winfrey saw that her grandmother was a hard worker. Her grandmother was such a hard-working woman, and she cultivated that attitude of hard work, and she put it in her passion. And today Oprah Winfrey is being celebrated because she saw a grandmother. Oh my Jesus. She saw her own grandmother being a hard worker, and she picked the hard work from her grandmother, and she began to make history. So if you say, oh, I don't have money to raise, children of personality, children of impact, children of, great solution provider, children that will make history tomorrow, I don't have the money, I don't have you don't need connection. All you need is to be a giant to your children. What they see you do is what they will learn. Teach them hard work. Teach them how to, teach them diligence. Teach them personality management. Teach them to read, to study. When you see that they have a drive in a particular aspect of life, pump it. Make sure you get everything that they need in that aspect of life to become the best. If your child has passion in music, pursue it with all intensity. If your child has passion in technology, come on. Bill Gates cannot rule forever. Other people who are ruling in technology will not rule forever. Greater Bill Gates are springing up. Greater Bill Gates are waking up. People are going to develop something more than softwares. Those are born in our children. God is raising generations. When you don't see your children as one, well, they might be caught up. They will just remain as mediocres. They will just remain as nobody. Your children will be regretting why they were born in that family, because it's as if their life is not, they were not here for any reason. They were not here on earth for any reason. They were not here. It's as if God removed purpose when he was bringing them here on earth. So it is important that you as a parent should start knowing that whatever you are doing now, your children are watching. They are watching. So if you cultivate the attitude of hard work, they will learn from you. If you cultivate the attitude of diligence, they will learn from you. They will learn from you. You just don't know. Your children will start acting if you oh my God. It is very important that we parents should know that the first God that our children will encounter here on earth is you and I. Is you and I. The first God that they will encounter here on earth is you and I. Is you. So if you fail as a physical God that they are seeing, it might be difficult for them to meet people that will gear them up, to want to put in their passions or their purpose or their visions into use or products, into products. Okay. Maroda is saying, can you also make reference with people who survive from zero states? Then some people can properly relate with their situation, and now there's hope. That's what I'm saying. I already said it when I talked about the Wright brothers who made the aeroplane. They practically started from zero roots, from zero states. I just talked about those guys. They had no opportunity to go to school. They didn't have money to go to school. There was no certificate anywhere, but they built the aeroplane. So when we talk about zero roots, they are there. When we talk about zero roots, they are there. So it took them hard work and diligence. If they had seen their parents, that even though their parents were poor, they saw their parents as hard workers. They would cultivate the passion of hard work from their parents to bring in their own passion to reality through hard work. Through hard work, they can cultivate the attitude of restraint. They can cultivate the attitude of solitude and begin to produce products. So our parents, we should all know that our children are looking up to us. They are seeing you. As much as you are not from the buoyant home, you don't have multi connections, you are not from the Dangote homes, from the Bill Gates home, from the richest men on earth, as long as you are in the area where you are, but they see you as a parent who is so determined, who is so passionate, who is so, hardworking in trying to bring solutions to problems of the earth, to problems on the earth that they are seeing. They are seeing how much that you pay attention to reading. They are seeing how much that you pay attention to developing your personality, to raising generations. I talked about a man called Chris Emafidon. He's on Facebook here. He's from Nigeria. But do you know the impact those people, that the man's children are making in England? They are from Nigeria, to the extent that the Queen of England II has kept the family, Jesus, under her care. That is how much hard work can put you through. One of the daughters who, she's less than 20, she's already making impact in technology. I follow the man on a daily basis. He usually come live on Facebook. He is now teaching people on how to get to the A-class level. How to get to A-class level. How you can make your child become an A-class student. He's one of his daughter that was less than 8 years old solved a whole textbook of mathematics and found error. I mean, standard mathematics textbook that is not the normal grade we use in Nigeria. I'm talking about standard universities on earth. The little girl solved the mathematics textbook front and back, and she found errors, and she came on internet to defend it. So imagine the impact the father and the mother had made in the life of those children. So one of the reasons why you as a parent, you contribute, you play a great role to the success of your children, is that, number one, you are the first God that they are encountering. You are the first God that they are seeing. God is not lazy, remember? God is such a hard worker, remember? He is such a diligent man, remember? So you are the first God that they are seeing. You are the first role model that they are seeing. You are the first person that is showing them the footstep that they are following. So it is very important we understand the place of parenthood. We understand the place of parents, that we are not just parents to provide for the child food, for the child clothing, to make sure the child doesn't like chocolate, doesn't like, doesn't lack some, life, good, fun and all that. That is not all. Those children you are seeing, they are generations of history makers. They are generations of solution provider. So you don't start looking at them as kids who are perhaps going to end up as either doctors, going to work in the NNPC. You are trying to make friends with some people, in authority, so that when your children, graduate from university, they can have a place, to, either work and all that. Whoa! You are belittling your children. You are belittling their ability. You are seeing below what God has placed in them. Hello, Sir Mutwale. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Aku Jenny. Thank you for joining. Ronke. Thank you for joining. Favor Okafor. Thank you for joining. Mr. Ben. Thank you for joining. Sir Dennis Mandy. Thank you for joining. Hello, Ma Ufoma. Anigoro. Thank you for joining. I saw Slobodish, thank you for joining. Hello, Pastor Dave Itoya, thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. We play a great role in the success of our children. We play a great role, whether you like it or not. You can either be making a positive impact in the life of your child or a negative impact, unknowingly or knowingly. You might not know. Children learn by what they see. They learn by what they see. If those children learn laziness, all those from you, it will take determination and mingling with the right people who have a right mentality and mindset about life, for them to try to bring that child out of his or her kind of life that he had already learned from you as a parent. So it will take, some kind of adjustments that they don't even feel comfortable with for them to learn it. But if they learn from home, it will be a habit. It will become habits. It will become habit. That is why any aspect of life they meet themselves, they become excellent children, because they are used to hard work. They are used to diligence. They are used to focus. They are used to, projecting one thing and working till they aim and get it right. They don't see failure. They seek success. Hello, Mary Agnes. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please share the video and invite your friends. One of the reasons why I see parents to be, a role model, to make sure that their children are successful in life, is because, number one, I said that you are the first gods your children are seeing here on earth. You are the first God that they are encountering here on earth. So it shouldn't be taken lightly. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Whatever impact you make in their life, you will either live to enjoy or regret it. Whatever impact you make in the life of your children, you will either live to enjoy it or live to regret it. If they always see you smoke, drink, hanging around, clubbing, having friends, having fun, they will live life the same. Before you know it, they will join the gangs of armed robbers. One day they will bring cops, God forbid. I'm not praying for anybody. Sunday, you will just hear that children went to rob and they were caught, or some of them were shot and they died. Oh, Jesus. But when they were giving birth to, we were seeing handsome boys and the beautiful girls, and we're seeing angels. We're seeing, wow, this child is beautiful. Oh, little angel. Oh my God, look at how he's handsome. Oh my God, my prince. Oh my this, my king. All of a sudden, you forgot that you are supposed to play a great role in their life, and you misled them. And that was why the Bible says you should train up a child in the way, they should go. That when they are old, they won't depart from it. So it becomes a lifestyle. What you teach them becomes a lifestyle. It's what they will carry on. Hello, Sir Destiny. Thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Emeka. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, as you come in, share the video and invite your friends. The second reason why I see parents, to playing a great role in making sure that their children are successful is because you do not just train children. Those people you are seeing, number two, those children you are seeing are not just children. What you are carrying in your hand, apart from the fact that they are gifts from God, what you are carrying in your hand are soldiers. They are giants. They are solution providers. Those are history makers. Those are personalities. Those people you are holding as children in your hands, they are not children. They are world changers. Those people you are holding and say, oh, little Lily has been born today. Oh, little David is here. You are not just seeing little David or little Lily. You are seeing a generation that will do greater things than Mark Zuckerberg has done. You are seeing a generation of children that will do what more than Bill Gates has done. You are seeing a generation of children that will do greater things than what all the great names put on earth today has done. All the, great names you are hearing on earth today has done. So you are not just seeing them. You're not just seeing them as children. When you have opportunity to be a father and a mother, do not see them as kids. I can't imagine what Bill Gates' parents were thinking when they had Bill Gates. I can't imagine what Mark Zuckerberg's parents were thinking when they had him. Albert Einstein was one of the greatest history makers on earth today. When it comes to science, Albert Einstein was a dull boy according to his teachers. Hello, Sir Uchechuku, thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Ibrahim, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. When Albert Einstein was given birth to, his mother was seeing a personality. But when Albert Einstein was put in school, you know what people were seeing? His teachers were seeing a dull boy. Because Albert Einstein was not incorporating, he was not learning as fast as other children in class. So it was said that Albert Einstein was a dull child, that he cannot become anything on earth. In fact, the school got tired of Albert Einstein and they expelled him from school because it was as if he wanted to spoil the name of the school. Hello, Mama Yowa, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. So what did the school do? The school expelled Albert Einstein. But you know what? The mother knew that she gave birth to a hero. The mother knew that she gave birth to a personality. The mother knew that she gave birth to a solution provider. What did the mother do? The mother took the son and took him home and began to teach Albert herself. Hey, oh Jesus. Today, Albert Einstein is one of the greatest, history makers we have when we talk about science. Yes. He's one of the greatest people, that one of the greatest scientists that have ever lived. But this was a boy who would have been written off by society, by the teachers and all that. So the mother, who was the parent, knew that, come on, that my child could not learn as fast as other children here. Doesn't mean that my child is a dull child. It's important. It's very, very important. We all should know that you as a parent, you play a great role to the success of your children. You play a great role to the success of your children. If Albert Einstein's mother had said, oh, Albert Einstein, I heard you are a dull boy. I heard you cannot do anything. I heard you cannot answer questions in class. I heard you cannot incorporate. I heard your brain is so this, oh, this. She began to lament and she began to call, maybe there is witches and wizards from home. Oh, I think it's this. Oh, I think it's that. And then she lament and then keep insulting Albert after being withdrawn from school, kept him at home, keep insulting him. She would not make any, she did not add any value. She even made matters worse. She would make matters worse. She would make matters worse. But do you know what? She ended up raising a history maker. She ended up raising a solution provider. Thanks to Thomas Edison, I wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have been able to, be seeing brightness. This whole place would have been filled with darkness. As you are looking at me, you will not be able to see me. The whole place will be filled with darkness. Thanks to him. So to all of them, to all the great names who are on earth today, who once had parents, oh, Jesus. So one of the reasons, the first reason I said was that you are the God that your children are seeing. You are the first God that your children will meet on earth before they will eventually encounter the supernatural God. You are the first God that they are seeing before they will eventually encounter the supernatural God. And the second reason I said is because that you are not just raising children. You should stop seeing them as children. What you are seeing, apart from the fact that they are God's gift to man and God's gift to you as a parent, you should start seeing them as soldiers. You should start seeing them as giants. You should start seeing them as history makers, heroes. You should start seeing them as solution providers. You should start seeing them as personalities. That is the second reason. And the third reason I have here is that because you were able to understand purpose and fulfill your purpose, you will easily direct them. They will easily discover purpose at ease. So the question becomes, how many of our parents know the purpose why they are here on earth? How many of our parents know the reason why they exist? How many of our parents are living in purpose? How many of us have discovered that life is beyond the mundane things that we all chase after? That life is about living for purpose. That life is about fulfillment. Because if you live 100 years and do not fulfill purpose, you wasted your life. You wasted your time. So you are the one who will lead your child into discovering his or her purpose. Because you have been able to discover your purpose, you will teach them. You would teach them. And that was why when I was talking about parents 2 days ago, I think, I said that fathers are purpose driven. Fathers are purpose driven, and that is why they try so hard to make sure they, affirm to their children how much genuine, how much uniqueness that, how much of a unique child that they are, how much of a special child that they are, how much of, how much intelligence that they are, how much they are beautiful, how much they are great. Because if you don't affirm these things to them, like I was saying in the topic when I was talking about the girl child, they will go elsewhere to want to go get that affirmation. And some of the people who might want to teach her might want to take advantage of her. That was what I talked about the last time. So because you as a father, as a mother, as a parent have discovered purpose, it will be easier for them to discover purpose. It will be easier for them to discover purpose. And that is why I think that parents play a great role when it comes to the success of their children. That is why I know. Oh yes. If the parent do not understand purpose, if the parent do not pay attention to purpose, do you know what they are going to be doing? They are going to be working for Uncle Sam, from one Uncle Sam to the other Uncle Sam until they leave the surface of the earth. Living without products. Do you know why the great names we are celebrating today, do you know why we are celebrating them? Is because they have products. It's because they have something that will live after them. Steve Jobs is long dead. Steve Jobs is dead, but his product is still living after him. A lot of the history makers we know today are long dead. Thomas Edison is long dead. The man who founded the light bulb is long dead, but people are still manufacturing beautiful light bulbs, trying to, oh Jesus. His product is still living. That is replicating yourself. can even predict that you will live the next 300 years. You know why you can beat your chest and boast and say, I can live the next 300 years? It's because it's not your flesh that will live, it's your product that will live. It's your product that will live. Hello, David. Hello, Lydia. Hello, precious Timothy. Thank you for joining. All of you who joined, thank you so much. Please share the video as you come in and invite your friends. Why I think parents play a great role when it comes to their children being successful here on earth. That is why a man, that is why Dr. Sunday Adelaja can say to the whole world that he had built the next 300 years. He had he has built the next 300 years of his life. And somebody is saying, excuse me, what are you saying? And you know that Pearl Adelaja, one of his daughters, Pearl Adelaja, at the age of 14, that girl had already written 13 books. She had already written 13 books at the age of 14. Pearl Adelaja wrote 13 books at the age of 14. And you look at your 14 years old child, you are seeing him as either useless or stupid, or the girl is not why will she be, why will he be, if they don't see you as a parent cultivating the attitude of hard work? If they don't see it, what do you think they will do? They will spend time. They will be wasting their time holding their iPhones from morning to morning, as long as holiday, let's have fun. They will travel from one country to the other, having all the funds, while at the same time other children in China are working so hard to produce a new technology. They are not better than any of us. Those kids that are making history are not better than our children today. Let us parents begin to reflect on how to make our children history makers, on how to make them, have products, on how to, glorify God through them. That you can look at the life of your child and say, thank you, Jesus. That God can look from above and see you and your children making history and living a life of purpose and be glorified and say, that is my son, that is my daughter in whom I am well pleased. So if our parents understands purpose, if our parents find purpose and they are living for purpose and discovering, ways on how to even make it spread around the world, the same our children will wake up and see you living in purpose, and you will teach the child how to discover purpose. They will discover their purpose for themselves, and then you put them through. They will become successful. Imagine if your child is living for purpose and you're living for purpose. My child is doing same. Every other person out there, all over the whole universe, everybody is living for purpose. Do you know all the kidnapping, all the bombing and war and one thing or the other, hatred, jealousy, prostitution? They will reduce. Because I won't have time to want to go stand to think of how to, seduce men, remove clothes to seduce men, to, give them my body for $5, where my parents have taught me purpose. I have understood purpose, that if I pay attention to this, my purpose, I am not just going to be a solution to the world. I am not just going to be celebrated. I am going to become a billionaire. So why then should I be thinking on how to go sleep with one man to get $5? You see. So a lot of things that is going on in this world today will be reduced. It will be reduced. Why is it that rich men children A lot of rich men children today still stand on the streets, still join cults, still steal money, do things that you think are just meant for the poor people. Still do prostitution and collect peanuts where their father can afford much more than that. Why do you think they did it? Because their parents did not live a life of purpose. They do not understand purpose. They only, they only some of them either stole money with, when you have an office where you understand the power of, signature, you can do some stealing of money, So, because you are empty, because the father or the mother is empty, why will you impact a child? You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. You can only give what you have. So if you worked hard to get to where you are, your child will learn, your children will learn the process of hard work. The pain in hard work. That it pays to work hard. That it pays to be diligent. That it pays, to devote your time into your passion, into your vision, into your goals, into your purpose. You will know, your children will learn. But if you stole, if you sign some signatures to steal the money, well, you will live a reckless life, and your children will even live worse than reckless life, and they will bring shame and disgrace to you. Hello, Mabukola, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share this video and invite your friends. We are talking about why I think that parents play a great role in making sure that their children become successful. In making sure that their children become successful. Some of the parents who think that success is just in, paperwork. Success is just in paperwork. Sometimes when their children are less than 18 years, they send them abroad to go and school. Not all children who come on their age to abroad to come and school become successful. Or, not even successful. I mean, just ordinary concentration to their books, trying to even get ordinary degree. Not all of them. Some of them are being, deceived by friends and, squandering their parents' money. Some of the times they will be expelled from school because they don't want to go back home. They will be hanging around Europe. And you will keep sending school fees. Son, how is school? You'll be keep sending school fees thinking they are in school. They are not. They have left school long time ago. There are people like this section. There are people who graduated from my school, but there are some people who did not graduate who are the same set, because those people were catching fun. They were having life when others were concentrating and reading. So what you teach your children, what they develop, what they learn from you, is what might sustain them. So when they get to university, that life has already been inculcated inside of them. They either look for friends that think and reason like them, or they become isolated to try to make sure that they achieve every particular goal they set for themselves. Mark Zuckerberg, who is the owner of Facebook today, was once a student in school. He might have learned diligence, focus, hard work from his parents, from the parents he saw every day. Before he went to high school, he learned something. He learned how to develop his passion, how to bring in his passion to reality. And that was why when he was constantly going to school, he had a dream. He had a vision. And he was working day and night to bring in that passion and that vision to reality. And the moment it clicked, Mark Zuckerberg left school. So, parents, we play a great role in the lives of our children. If you watch African Magic, Bollywood, all you know is how to get the latest makeup, the latest jewelries, the latest phone, the latest handbags. Oh, D&G. Oh, I'm not sure D&G is raining. I don't even know which one is raining now. The latest handbag, the latest shoes. That is what you are all interested about. That is what your girl child will copy. That is what all your girl children will follow. Oh, mommy always loves to look classy. Classic chick. That is what they will copy. That's what they will see. That's what they wake up to see every day. How that mommy spends all her time on Facebook or other social media, wasting her time, they will copy. When you see you one day wake up, you think that, oh, you are living in, your husband is a millionaire. You guys you have 2 houses or 3 houses. You have 3 cars. Your children attend good school, so you are comfortable at the States. You wake up one day and see people you had already written off. People you say, they cannot become somebody. These people are too poor to become somebody in life. You will wake up one day and be hearing their name in CNN, be seeing how that they are making history, and you'll be shouting, hey, I didn't know, oh my God, how did this thing happen? Also, that child who could not, afford almost the free education, they couldn't even pay, they were begging for bread, they were going from house to house looking for what to eat and what to wear. Now they are making, oh my God, you and your kids will still buy their products. You see, life does not respect how much paper money you have. That is why a big man, a rich man, a man who is great in his mentality can boldly tell somebody, take all my money, take all the paper money I have today, give me just 3 years, give me 3 years, I will make even more than I have in that account. You know what he's talking about? He is not talking about how to go and steal money. He is talking about how to calculate and how to create products that will hit the nation, that people cannot do without. Nations will be importing at at a high rate. People will be looking for his product. That's a man who is only a man who has that mentality that can beat his chest and say, take all my paper money, I give it to you. Just give me 3 years, I will make more than that. That is a man who knows that life is not all about the modern things we chase. So what you teach your children is what they will learn from you. That is why children do not think alike, because they are all being bred and being raised from different parents who think differently. You can have a child who can sit in less than an hour. That child has calculated a lot what he or she can do in just an hour, can achieve in an hour. You will have another kind of child from another home who will sit down and just be praying for more hours. Oh, let's enjoy the time. This time is too fast. It's too fast. Let the time reduce. I want to enjoy. Why that other child is having a creator mentality, a producer mentality. Another child is having a consumer mentality. Why do you think African we have remained the way we are today? Why do you think we have remained the way we are today? It's because Africans have consumer mentality. We do not have producer mentality. It is just few percentage of Africans who go abroad and see that, oh boy, these people are busy. When it comes to hard work, they are hard working. They now cultivate hard work, and because they do not have what the world is looking for, a certificate. Even though they practically know it, they will put them behind the bars. They will be the one doing the greater work, while the men who are ruling, will be the one enjoying their resources. Africans are the way they are because we do not raise generation of producers. We raise the generation of consumers. And that is why Africans, we are the ones who want to build the greatest house, or we want to build when we want to buy the latest cars, we want to have the latest phones, we want to have everything, we want to have the best. We just want to keep acquiring, while people who are the ones producing, some of them do not even have what we are acquiring. Because when you want to acquire, you compare and contrast what is in your account. People are having impact, how to make impact mentality. People see Bill Gates single-handedly eradicating polio. One man, oh Jesus, one man. So imagine if all our children were raised in such mentality. A lot of diseases that are killing children, they are killing a lot of people today, would have been solved, because everybody will be having enough to eradicate such disease. When it comes to science, people are dying day and night making researches on how to cure, to eradicate malaria totally, not even prevention. We are talking about total cure. The kind of drug that you take instantly, if mosquito let that mosquito bite you 1 million times, you can never have malaria again. It is possible. So if we raise a generation of this attitude, the world will be a better place for you and I. The world will be a better place for everybody to live. We will even be telling God to relax, not to come now. Oh, Jesus, don't blow the trumpet. We still have enough inside of us to unleash out. We still have enough to give out to our generation. We still have enough. Parents have to start waking up to know that working for Uncle Sam cannot give your child that mindset. If you do not inculcate that mindset into that child, he or she will think that life is all about going to primary school, going to secondary school, going to university, getting married and having kids, and just having little wealth, and that is okay. And go to church and you think you are fulfilled. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. That is why people say there is no God, there's no God. There's no God because they feel like if they put everything they have, if they put all their passions, their vision, their goals, they would become, history makers. They will become, billionaires on earth. They will put almost the whole world will come to hear their name. They will put their names in the lists of every child and every man and woman living out there. So they will say, there is no God. If I can achieve this thing all by hard work, all by diligence, all by focus, all by solitude, then I don't need God. But I beg you, parents, do not forget to teach your parents the place of God. The place of God is what would make everything to be, equal. Would make everything to be awesome, beautiful, wonderfully put. Tell them, teach them, let them know that as much as they want to fulfill purpose, become great history makers, become personalities, become giant solution providers on earth, as much as they want to have products, that if they don't have God, it's like they live like shadows. So God is the one to be glorified in everything they do. God is the one to take all the glory in all the effort they put on earth to, make the world, the beauty that they brought out of the world, the beauty that they put here on earth is to the glory of God. Teach them scriptures. Teach them scriptures. Teach them managerial skills. how to manage their emotions, how to manage resources, how to become a producer, how to have a producer mentality, not a consumer mentality. I told you about a girl, Pearl Adelaja, Dr. Sunday Adelaja's child, who was 14 years old. And at 14 years old, this girl already produced a book. She already written 13 books. Some of our parents are well learned. Some of our parents are well learned, and they have all it takes to put a book together, but it has never crossed their mind. They feel like, oh, what should I don't think I'm a writer. No, I don't think I'm a born writer. No, I don't think I can write. No, I don't think. But do you know that everything you have gone through in life, everything you have passed through in life, if it's been put into a book, you can be, you don't know how much impact you'll be making out there. You don't know who is waiting for that your book, whose life your book will transform. Parents, I repeat, parents, we all play a great role when it comes to the success of our children. We all play a great role when it comes to the success of our children. Let's not forget that one. Let's not play with it. Let's not play with it. It is very, very, very important, because you and I will be held accountable one day. You will either rejoice as a father or as a mother, or you will regret for not being able to teach your children all that pertains to life, all that they need to become successful, all that they need to, start bringing their purpose to reality, their passions, their visions to, reality, to, to become, world changers, to become history makers. You will either regret it someday, or you will rejoice and say, thank God I did a good work. And you will rejoice. And the beauty of it is that you can imagine the mother of Bill Gates. Oh, beautiful. The mother of Mark Zuckerberg. Imagine the mother of Steve Jobs. Yes? Imagine the mother of Oprah Winfrey and their fathers. So imagine these people, their parents. Imagine their parents. You can imagine. Some parents will just be wishing, oh, I wish I'm Bill Gates, It is very important. What you build into your children, you will either live to regret it or live to rejoice that you did such a great work in their life. So if you are a parent, like I said before, who always spend and waste time watching all the African, Bollywood, Hollywood, African magic, all the hood and magic, they will continue from where you stop. Mommy, which series did you say I should buy? Daddy, which series? Oh, series. That's what everybody wants to just sit down and watch. And that is why a lot of wrongs are happening in our societies today, especially the African society, where we have all the natural resources, because we do not build our children to become producers, to have a producer mentality. We will see resources and will not know that it's an opportunity to become a billionaire. We will see our natural resources, but we will not know how to use it because we don't care. Because we don't care. We don't care. Yeah, we don't care. I pray God help us so we become great parents out there. So we raise our children to the glory of God. We raise our children to bring, joy to humanity. I was telling somebody, I don't know if it's my husband I was discussing with one day, and I asked him a question. I said to him, you won't believe how many people will give their lives to Christ if Bill Gates was a Christian. If Bill Gates come to Facebook Live and say, Jesus is good, glory be to God. Brethren, all my friends and fans out there, I want you to embrace God. I want you to embrace Jesus. He is my creator. He is my redeemer. He is the one who has given me the ability to become who I am today. I return all the glory to him. You won't imagine, you won't believe how many people will give their life to Christ instantly. You won't believe. Because he is an atheist, a lot of people think that, if you just become an atheist, you become a billionaire. So some of them want to even leave their faith to become, an atheist, because they think, it's as if it's atheists that are ruling the world today. If you look, this person is an atheist. The other person is an atheist, and all of them are ruling the world. So, wow, beautiful. Well, what should I be doing with Christianity? If the people ruling on earth are not, Christians, then let me become an atheist. Maybe the moment I just become an atheist, I just become a billionaire. But it's all a lie. That's a whole bunch. That's a whole lie there. If you're an atheist and you don't want to put the hard work needed for you to have a product, you will remain an atheist and die without anything. In fact, you can even die as one of the poorest atheists that has ever existed. But if you are a Christian and you still do not do anything, and you still, do not understand these things and make impact, do you know what you will do? You will succeed in going to heaven, but you have failed in the area of your purpose. You did not do anything with the resources God gave to you. It's just like he wasted his time putting you here on earth. It was just like you were a wasted, you were just a wasted, you and I had become a wasted resources if we don't do anything with what God has put inside of us. So why I think that parents play a great role when it comes to their children being successful. Let me run it again. I said number one, it's because that your children, the first God that they are meeting here on earth before they meet the supernatural God is you and I. The first God that they are meeting here on earth, who is going to direct them, who is going to protect them, who is going to put them, through the test of hard work and, for them to do what they are supposed to do here to produce the result they are supposed to produce is you and I. The second thing I said, because you are not just training children, you are training heroes, you're training heroines, you are training history makers, you're training personalities, you are training great men and women out there, you are training the greater Oprah Winfrey's, you are training the greater Usain Bolt, you are training the greater Bill Gates, you are training the greater Mark Zuckerberg. These ones that are here, they are learning. Wait, let our children come up and let's train them right, in the right attitude of become history makers. You will see them doing greater works. That was the second thing I said. The third thing I said is that because you discover your purpose as a parent, you will help them to discover their purpose and become personalities here on earth. So that was what led me to the question of, you as a parent, have you discovered your purpose here on earth? Have you discovered your purpose here on earth? The fourth thing I said was that you are the first teacher. You are the first teacher that your children are seeing. I'm not talking about what they learn from school. I'm talking about what life will teach them. So the first teacher that will put them through what they're supposed to learn to become great men and women, you are the first teacher. Whatever you teach them is what they learn, is what they will learn. So you are the first teacher that your children are seeing here on earth. And I said, don't forget to teach them the scripture, the word of God. Don't forget to teach them diligence. Don't forget to teach them hard work. Don't forget to teach them management. don't forget to teach them all that pertains to life, all that they need to become successful and become history makers. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed today's message. I am so grateful. I'm so humbled by all your by your presence, and I'm so thankful. So for those of you who have shared the video, thank you so much. Those of you who have not shared, please go ahead and share this video. You will be doing a lot of parents good out there. You will be saving a lot of children out there. You get, because when you and I do the work of enlightening the world and telling people how they can make impact on earth, you are doing good to yourself, because when those children become history makers, it's going to benefit you and it's going to benefit me. If your child become history maker, it's going to benefit me a lot, and it's going to benefit you as a mother, as a father out there. So we all are going to be glorified. We are going to say, oh, thank you for that person. Today I can boldly say, oh, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg, thanks to Bill Gates, thanks to all the history, thanks to Oprah Winfrey, thanks to Steve Jobs, thanks to Usain Bolt, thanks to all of the great names out there. Today I can boldly say that, even though I have not met them, I have not come in contact with them, but I enjoy the effort they put together to beautify the earth today. So I enjoy it, and that is why I'm so happy. That is why I'm so thankful. That's why I'm so grateful. Right now I don't even care their religion, because they brought solution to our problem. So I don't say because you are an atheist, I won't use your product. Well, I'll be living in the dark ages, because I won't use Facebook. I won't do anything. I won't do anything. So thank you so much, all of you out there. God bless you. For those of you who put up your awesome comments there, God bless you, because I know those of us who will watch this video later, they will all read your comments and they will learn from you, from what you put out there. Thank you so much. Please don't stop sharing the video. Continue sharing the video and keep spreading the word and saving lives and generations to come. Okay, guys, if you are out there, by 9 p.m. we'll be joining our mentor and our teacher, Dr. Sunday Adelaja. Let's talk about the truths that will set us free. So guys, don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing. I remain your humble friend, Tipsy Gifts, here in Ivano Frankiv's Ukraine. So enjoy the rest of your day and do have a lovely night rest. So guys, bye-bye. Hello, Mr. Thoughtful Writer. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Please share the video and you watch again, because you just came in. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and do have a wonderful evening and a wonderful night rest. So guys, bye-bye.